Well, have you scheduled your comprehensive eye exam yet? Eye appointments are just so important. And as part of our month-long Eyes on Myopia series, our Nicole DaCosta spoke with the head of myopia management at CooperVision to learn more about nearsightedness. And make sure you scan the code on your screen, which makes it easy to schedule an appointment. So on behalf of our sponsors at the Oregon Optometric Physicians Association, CooperVision, MacuHealth, Zeiss, and XL Specialty Contacts, let's learn more.
Thanks for taking the time today. We really appreciate it.
Thanks, Nicole. It's great to be on with you.
Yes, and of course, online, I'm reading about your story. I mean, you specialize in myopia management. So let's tell folks at home, what exactly is myopia?
Yeah, I think the average mom or dad or parent out there might actually search myopia control, although those words are a little bit interchangeable. Myopia is often referred to as nearsightedness. And I know that can be a little confusing, like, can I see near or far? What myopia and nearsightedness actually is, yes, the blurry things are far away, and so we need glasses or contact lenses to make those clear again. Yeah. Mhm.
Yes, of course. And tell us about Cooper Vision and your products and how they might be helpful for someone with myopia.
Yeah, CooperVision headquarters in New York and California. We're very proud of our global footprint and leadership in this myopia control area. So we make all kinds of contact lenses, from soft to hard. You might hear of those as gas permeable. And Cooper Companies actually has a surgical division too, for women's health, fertility, and so on. But we're very proud of how our contact lenses they go beyond vision correction, and they can really help the everyday lives of people of all ages.
Oh, it's so good. And since it's back to school time, of course,
Mhm.
how can parents best educate themselves on myopia and ways to help? I know this time of year is so good for
Mhm.
everyone in the family just to schedule all those annual exams.
Yeah, yeah, totally. It's on the checklist, right? As we're preparing our back to school kits and supplies and so on. I know my second and first grader are back to school just last week. Really, I think you said it earlier, oftentimes the blurry vision kind of skates by unnoticed. The kids, they're pretty adaptable and resilient. And so if they're sitting even close to the front of the class, they may not notice any problems at all. But myopia is a disease that's kind of unique because it gets worse fastest when they're younger. And
Mm.
so really trying to catch it before it kind of goes out of control, if you will, is going to be the best path for healthier eyes in the long run.
Exactly. And what is different today? I know more and
Yeah.
more kids and more adults are getting myopia. So,
Yeah.
is it all the
Mhm.
screen time or not outside enough? What's our problems?
It's actually both. You're so right. I think like funny thing, myopia control, the idea of it, and people that were very smart back in the day, they started thinking about this over 200 years ago. But recently, I think even if you went to optometry school in the 90s or early 2000s, we thought it was genetics. But with Nicole, it's only genetics are about, gosh, 20% of the story. And when you think about the rise and the prevalence of myopia, gosh, half of the United States will have myopia in less than 5 years, by the year 2030 or so. And genetics can't explain that fast increase. So it really is that environment you said. Kids are not spending as much time outside as we used to play until it's dark outside. And then now they're not only on digital devices or even just reading a book, they're holding it too close. So to kind of decouple a little bit of that near work, we want to encourage like reading for fun and development, but to make sure they spend at least an hour and a half of outdoor time each day.
Exactly. And doctors of optometry are joining the campaign all across Oregon this month. So, what would be your top message for individuals with myopia and kind of their relationship to eye
Yeah.
health? What's our takeaway?
Yeah, the sooner we act, the better the final outcome. It kind of is a no-brainer. But back to the awareness, we know that CooperVision cannot be the sole player in this space, and we're not. We really just want to be a part of the team effort with parents, with any adults that provides care or interacts, from teachers and school nurses too, with children to help identify early enough where we can make that meaningful difference.
Absolutely. And everyone at home, this September, be sure to schedule your eye exams for yourself and the students in your life. It's that time. For more information and to sign up for an exam, visit OregonOptometry.org. From there, you'll be able to learn more about the sponsors of Eyes on Myopia and all the ways that you can schedule your eye exam. For more information about Cooper Vision, visit MISight.com. We are so glad you could join us today. Keep up the great work. Like you said, fighting the great fight. Let's have great eyes in 2024.
Thanks, Nicole. Likewise.
On behalf of our sponsors at the Oregon Optometric Physicians Association, CooperVision, MacuHealth, Zeiss, and Excel Specialty Contacts, we look forward to learning more about myopia all month long. And make sure you look into scheduling that annual eye exam. It really does help.